So Mr. Davis sets up a fake profile and he waits for people to message him, and then he waits for them to suggest perhaps meeting, those kind of things. He never initiates contact, he only sets up the profile. He was contacted by a man named Josh. His profile picture was just a picture of his chest. Josh contacted Mr. Davis, a little bit of chat, hey, Mr. Josh, who we learn, and Mr. Deangelis admits that he is Josh and that is his chest. Josh says, what are you doing? Mr. Davis says, nothing. The defendant says, what are you into? Mr. Davis says, hiking, traveling. The defendant says, I'm into playing around and doing some sexual stuff. And Mr. Davis says, okay, that's cool. And the next sentence is, do you want to meet up? So, no, hey, do you hike, where do you travel? So this is like a 3-5 minute conversation. And then they meet up. Your Honor had an opportunity to view the Facebook post.
I just want to know why you're doing this. Why are you meeting young kids on the internet?
It was a site that was 18 years old.
But the kid said he was 15. No, he said he's 15 turning 16.
I saw 16. So show me where he said 15.
He said 15 turning 16.
Show me where that is.
You know the messages. You were messaging me.
Show me where. Well, I was messaging you. Oh,
Yeah, it was me.
You're
Yeah, that was me the whole time.
Portraying somebody else.
No, I catch predators on the internet. That's what I do.
So when I said, "Are you a cop?" you said no.
I'm not a cop. I told you I'm not a cop, right? I said, you tell me the truth, I'll let you go on your way, and I'll go on my way. I just want to know why you're doing this.
Because I wanted to meet somebody who was young, who was energetic. And...
Okay, so an underage guy?
Well, not necessarily, no.
But you were just recently going to meet an underage guy.
Yeah, 16, yeah.
He said he was 15, but okay.
He said he was 15, okay.
Well, alright. So, why are you doing this?
Just to be an energetic guy.
Why can't you meet a guy that's 18 or older?
Why? Just chat everybody.
Okay. So, can you tell me anything that you learned from this?
Not to do it.
Not to do it? Are you ever going to do it again?
No way.
Video saying, I won't do it again, he's referring to Grindr. And I will just note the state said that Grindr is used only for sexual hookups. That's not true, and there's no expert in the world that would say that Grindr could only be used for that purpose.
In addition, the defendant indicated that he was horny and he wanted to play around. Mr. Deangelis, in his statement, pretty much confirms everything that Mr. Davis says, except of course the part that says that he said he was horny and that he wanted to engage in sexual activity.
And this is why we need the text messages. This is the problem when a civilian tries to play law enforcement because we don't have preservation of evidence. It's not fair to the defendant who's denying that these things were said. And I do think that the messages are the issue at this point. It's important, Judge, Mr. Davis admits that his profile actually says he's 21. At what point in the conversation does he say he's 15 going on 16, which is not a disputed fact at this point, but it's important for probable cause.
He said he is a predator. He admitted that he's still attracted to 16, 17, 18, 19-year-old boys. From the state's perspective, that is a predator. He was found guilty in 1995 of aggravated sexual assault, victim more than 13, less than 16. In his statement, he indicates that it was his nephew and that he was 14 years old at the time. What we have is a man who, although sentenced in 1995, is still exhibiting signs of wanting to have sex with, he indicates in his statement, he's attracted to 16, 17, 18, 19-year-old young men. You know, I personally, as a prosecutor, like to believe that people like, men like Mr. Deangelis don't want to be attracted to young men, but much like being homosexual or much like being heterosexual, he can't really help himself. And society, we haven't really found a way to help him either. So as long as he's continuing to tell the police that he's attracted to boys between the ages of 16 and 20, I think there's a safety to the community issue here, Your Honor.
This defendant, Megan's Law Registrar, convicted previously of first-degree sexual assault on a child older than 13 and less than 16, despite his registered status and despite his previous state prison sentence of 15 years. Quite clearly and convincingly, he continues to pose a threat to the community based on his past and current conduct and the probable cause proof submitted to the court. Here, it's established by clear and convincing that this defendant is a person capable of committing sexual assault on a child. As such, is clearly and convincingly established, the defendant represents imminent and serious danger to the community, and detention is appropriate.